LAHC stands for Leaders Advancing and Helping Communities. It's a community nonprofit organization that has been around for 33 years. It started out as a soccer club and it turned into a successful nonprofit community organization. ACT was started through our substance abuse prevention program through LAHC.
The coalition serves two areas. We serve Inkster and Dearborn Heights. Both are in the Detroit metropolitan area. And demographically, Inkster is a majority African American population. The majority of the population rents usually. The majority of schools in the area are also Title I schools. And in Dearborn Heights, there's a large Arab American population. And similarly, there are a lot of Title I schools in the area as well. So though both areas have similar problems in terms of youth substance abuse and similar things that we'd like to address, the way we address them is usually different just based on the differing demographics.
When we first started the coalition and we would bring up the word safety disposal of medication, a lot of parents were not aware of this type of program and the purpose.
So for the DOSA Prevention Challenge, we did a couple different things in the month of October. We did a month-long social media campaign, so that involved not only informational Instagram posts, we did some interactive TikToks.
Did you know that 80% of people who use heroin first started with misusing prescription medication? October is National Medicine Misuse Awareness Month, so let's work together on educating the community on the dangers of substance use. هل بتعرفوا انه 80% من الاشخاص اللي بيستخدموا الهيروين اول شي بدوا بسوء استخدام الادوية الموصوفة؟ شهر اكتوبر هو الشهر الوطني للتوعية لسوء استخدام الادوية الموصوفة، فخلينا نساعد المجتمع ليعرفوا شو هي مخاطر استخدام هالادوية.
But we also hosted a Did You Know session, which was like a video, quick 15-minute Facebook Live video where someone on the coalition talked about some of the problems that we brought up in the DOSA Prevention Challenge. So again, just raising awareness in a really accessible way. We also did our Bot-Bin Life Skills series.
And so today's lesson is lesson 2 of our 8-lesson Bot-Bin Life Skills fall series. Hopefully, by the end of these lessons, I'm hoping I can give you some really important information that'll guide you towards living a better and happier life.
We held 2 different coffee chats with experts.
Like you said, none of these symptoms or experiences exist in a vacuum, right? Like if somebody is struggling with mental illness, they may also be struggling with something else like substance abuse, and those things feed off of each other.
We also held a panel at one of the high schools that we serve to 800 students, 800 freshmen in that school, and we had a addiction doctor speak, as well as a person in long-term recovery who got sober when they were young. And that was something that we got a lot of feedback from the school and from the kids at the school that really reached them, and they learned a lot, and they heard things that they didn't necessarily know about over-the-counter medicine abuse specifically. We also held our Trunk or Treat Halloween event. We hosted it at the Inkster Police Department, and then we distributed candy and resources. So that was a really good opportunity for us when people were walking by. We were interacting with a lot of different people, and they came, I'd say most probably came for the candy, but then they walked away with resources, new information. We were also able to offer free eye exams for kids. At that time, it was just something else that would get people to come to the event, and something also, in our mission, we want to reduce the rate of youth substance use, and a lot of times that comes with removing barriers and addressing equitability. And sometimes it is just something as small as a free eye exam to people who wouldn't otherwise have it. That not only is getting people to a place where we can talk to them, but also giving them more resources in order to create that equity in the community and that connectedness, because that's a huge part in what we do in prevention. As a result of these initiatives, something we were able to do was cultivate a youth action committee, which was something that we didn't have up until this point.
The future that I envision for the community of Dearborn is a drug-free community, but also one that kind of helps our peers, not just teens, but also adults, and doesn't stigmatize negative mental health or people who have fallen to drugs, so that way we can actually acknowledge these issues and become a better Dearborn together.